is Tessa Smith. I am 17 years old, and this is my story. When I was 8 years old, my family and I went on a trip to Colorado, and the most tragic event of my life occurred. At a rest stop, we had the windows down. My brother and I were playing with the car windows, and the switch got stuck. I immediately felt pain shoot down my entire body, starting from my hand all the way down to my toe. The window ended up closing on my thumb.
When Tessa's thumb was cut off, this immediately affected her nervous system. The sensory division in the peripheral nervous system detected the pain and sent a signal to her brain detecting the injury. This caused the central nervous system to kick into motor division and have her hand jolt towards her body. Although Tessa's thumb was physically detached from her body, it was surgically sewed back onto her hand. She can physically see her hand, but she can no longer feel or control her right thumb.
I remember being in the hospital for weeks, almost a month. After recovery, my parents decided it would be best if I was homeschooled for the rest of the year. I'm thankful that my parents made that decision, for I was able to adapt and learn how to live the rest of my life without my right thumb, but having to go back to school was a huge challenge. There's obviously things you can do at school that you don't have access to at home, whether it be locker combinations, physical education, or hands-on activities. I remember developing major anxiety when I was 10 or 11 because of how difficult things were and the way I was looked at and treated differently. They teased me for not having the same capabilities as everyone else. I couldn't do anything about it.
The anxiety that Tessa developed because of this constant harassment affected the brain and its cerebral cortex. Due to the constant threat and fear of going to school, her logic and thinking automatically became distorted and developed this disorder.
A few years later, around 8th grade, I unfortunately developed insomnia. All I could think of was the awful words that I heard every day. It's like I was no longer myself. I was just known as the girl with the useless thumb. It's like I can't even look at it because of how abnormal it is. It's just constantly reminding me of how useless it is. It became so difficult for me to focus in school while maintaining good grades and preparing for high school.
Because of this pressure and stress she developed at the beginning of middle school, the sleep disorder erupted and majorly affected her endocrine system. The pineal gland struggles to produce melatonin, thus causing insomnia. With this, however, her adrenal medulla activates and sends adrenaline to the parts of her body, preparing her for action. All in all, not letting her get the rest she and her body needs.
Since then, I've gone to multiple doctors and psychologists. They all helped chip away at the problem and finally found the biology of behavior, which helped pinpoint the problems and figure out solutions.